Hi ladies, welcome to my channel. This is Diane Tuggle from the Happy Scrapbooker. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Eastern United States, and I'm here to show you another Christmas card. We're going to make, it's called a stair step fun fold card. This is what it looks like standing up. It has a front panel, the step, an inside panel, and then on the back is where I put the place for you to sign it, and I use some of the scraps to decorate the back. So this is a very easy, but it packs a big impact Christmas card, fun fold Christmas card. So I'm going to show you the products that I used. Okay, here we go. The stamp set that I used is called Yuletide Village. I really like stamp sets like this. It looks like a Christmas village. I can do a lot with it on a scrapbook page, a whole banner across the bottom. And I like the coloring, so it's right up my alley. I really like that one. It does not have dies that go with it. Then for the verse, I used Thinking of You with Warm Feelings and a Wish for All the Merriest from Peaceful Seasons. And you can use any Christmas verse you want. On the back of it, I put a Very Merry Christmas from Decorative Trees. Like I say, you can use any of the Christmas verses you already have. I also used Spotlight on Nature dies. Get it out here. I used 3 of the dies. So I used the largest one that looks like a paper plate on the edge, and then the next smallest one that looks like a paper plate, and then I used the one that has like an eyelet edge to it. Let's see, let me show you what you need. I did my base with basic beige cardstock. That's not something I normally would have picked for a Christmas card, but I like the contrast with the bright colors. I think white would have been too stark on the whole background. So that's basic beige, and then this is real red, and then your basic white cardstock, and then the paper pack that I chose is a 6x6 paper. It's called Take a Bow or Bow Designer Series paper. There's 6x6. You get 12 of each 6x6 sheet in there. I'll put those over to the side. So I used the it's like a crosshatch plaid on this one. On the one we're going to make today, I'm going to use a polka dot. Okay, the other things that I used was the Cherry Cobbler ink, Memento ink, and a Pool Party ink. And then I used an item that I had in my stash called Diamond Stickles to make a glittery snow on the snowflakes. You can buy that online on Amazon, or most craft stores carry stickles. I also used a fine line pen called La Pen, to make these snowdrifts right here on this inside piece. So let me show you the measurements. We did a 4 1/4 by 11.5 inch card. It's the tall way, so you would fold it like that. And then we scored it. Where's my score sheet? At 5.5, right in the middle. At 6 3/4. fold that one down, 6 3/4 at 8 inches, 9 1/4, and then at 10 1/2, we cut off the 1/2 inch piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll this up like a little box. It rolls up like this. I hope I'm staying in the screen here for you. So this is really simple. That's basically the whole construction of the card. I'm going to put a little glue here and let it set up. I was going to put glue. I'll use my tape runner. Okay. So what you're going to do is turn it till it tucks right back in the corner. And it makes a little box. And then I take my bone folder and just press on it till it gets adhered. So that's your box. Okay, the next thing that you're going to do is cut up your designer series paper. So oh, I forgot a piece. This piece right here is also out of basic beige, and it's 4 1/4 by 3 1/2, and this is the front panel that goes on the card right here. So we will go ahead and put that on, and it gets glued on the second panel over, and you want to line it up to the edge. So what you're going to do is put this, this is taking this off. Let me get some more glue. Let me get my green glue. I'm making a mess. He doesn't like that cardstock. So you're going to line it up right here on the edge. And with the top, make it even. Okay. So it's going to be a little step. Looks like you're walking up steps. So get this going here. There we go. You're going to need to cut this, and you're going to need a square for inside of there. I dropped it on the floor. Hold on. I knew it went somewhere. So this is just 4 by 4, and it fits right in there. This side's pretty too. So you're going to center that inside. Okay, the next piece that I cut is a red, the real red that goes on the front of this. And it's just a 1/4 inch smaller, so it's 4 by 3 1/4, and it goes right here. Also started cutting my designer series paper, and because you cut a 4 by 4 out of the 6 by 6 paper, I wanted to save paper. I didn't want to have to use 2 sheets for this card, so I pieced together the polka dots, and I think it looks just fine. And we're going to cover most of that up with the church that we stamped. So we're going to put that there. I already put one piece on, so see, you can piece it together. And then this gets centered right there. Okay. So for the inside of the card, I cut another piece of the real red, and it's 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. You can do 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. It's fine, but that goes on the inside, and that just brightens up the background for the inside verse, so it gets centered in there. It's really simple. So then I stamped, where is it? I thought I had one. Oh, here it is. I stamped my church on this that was cut out with the Spotlight on Nature dies. And I also stamped an inside piece with the verse and the tree from the stamp set. And then these right here, the snowdrifts, I drew that with the little pen. I colored everything with my Stampin' Blends. The snow I stamped with Pool Party ink, and then I went back over it with my stickles. And I've done that already. Just one so you can see, get it up here. Diane, where are you? Here we go. So you can see the shine, and it had to dry a little bit. I'm gonna say, here's the diamond stickles. So that just goes flat. There are no dimensionals used in this card. So it mails for the same postage as everything else. So that goes on the inside. Now I stamped I stamped and colored my church, and I used let's see, I used the real red dark. I used Granny Apple Green, and I used Smoky Slate, and I can't remember the yellow. Let me see. The yellow and the gray are, let's see, the gray is Smoky Slate, and the yellow I put in the windows is Light Lemon Lolly. And then I stamped the snow again in the Pool Party and put the stickles on it. You could also put it on the drifts and on the drifts on the church. I just didn't do that. So this is also another die from the same set. And we're going to stick these together. Okay, and then this goes on the front. We're going to stick that together. Ooh, I thought I ran out there. So basically this is going to hang over, about a quarter of it's going to hang off. And so you're covering up where that seam was where the paper met, so it doesn't matter. And that goes like that. And then for the back of it, has some scraps left over, so why not use your scraps up? That's what it looks like. So basically, I'm going to put the red up in the corner of the back. And then I'm going to use this polka dot scrap. And then Very Merry Christmas goes on next. So that's the back, and this is the front. And the next thing we're going to do is embellish this. So I'm using the cherry cobbler and gold trimmed ribbon, and I'm going to attempt to make a little bow. This ribbon is soft and it ties a pretty bow. I don't want it quite so big. And you keep pulling until you get it pulled down to where you want it, the size you want it to be. I'll pull that down just a little more. And all I did was use my glue dots. Let me put that back where it belongs. Put out scissors. And we're gonna put glue dot there. I need 3 of these little glue dots. This ribbon is a little on the slippery side and I don't want it coming back off. Okay, we're gonna put those right there. And put the glue dots away. And then we have these little teeny tiny snowflakes. And I mean, there's a lot of them in here. Let me get my take your pick tool. And I'm gonna put some little dots of glue. And I'm gonna put them on the red. One there, one there. And then I'm gonna put 3 up here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna pick up these. 1, 2. I'm trying to get a little one. 3. And when that dries, you will not see the glue. And here's another itsy bitsy one. We'll put it there. These snowflakes are kind of like rubbery. They're a little on the thicker side. There we go. And you don't want to spill them. I might find another container to keep them in. Every time I open them, I hold my breath. Okay, so that was a very simple, quick Christmas card. A stair step fun fold Christmas card. Now I have 1 scrap of paper left over and I didn't want to waste it, so I stuck it on the side there, gave it a little more color on the first one that I did. And those 2 are done. So I like both of those pattern papers a lot. I want to show you another one that I made earlier using Sophisticated Sled Stampin' Dies. This is a really nice stamp set and the dies come with it. And then this is the one I made, and I used the skate dies. They have some bow dies, and then I used the Spotlight on Nature. And this one, I put that verse on the back of there. And that's from the stamp set. And this blue and green and white paper is on clearance. It's last year's Christmas paper. And I used some of our pearls right there on those snowflakes. But this makes such a quick card. An easy card, and I will have the dimensions in the video description. I'll also have my shopping website. I'd love to be your demonstrator if you don't have one. And when you order from me, you do get a free gift. This month in September, I'm sending a set of Stampin' Blends, markers, 2 markers. They come in a set of 2 to anyone that orders over $50 in September. So that'll be from me, and that's a pretty good gift. So I'm on Facebook, The Happy Scrapbooker, and you do have to ask to join my group, but the link will be in the description. I do that because I want to keep all the creepy people out, those scammers and those things. So it's a private group, but you're welcome to ask to join. I'd love to have you, and if you make one of these cards, please share it on the Happy Scrapbooker, and I will include my email if you'd rather do it that way. And thank you for watching, ladies. Have a great day.